So they're shooting at the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally with the gun.
With a gun.
Gun shooting. Yeah, it's these guys.
You'll hear stories about people being up there and getting shot at. Shoot, they've stolen power from here one time too.
We're gonna look at that property line right up on my neighbors, right?
Right.
And you guys got some crazy things to share with us about that, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's gonna get, it's been messed up, but it's gonna get messed up. This line right here, you look straight down there. This is the whole reason why I hired you guys. So my quote from you guys was $5,200. This is the only reason why I hired you guys, is this stretch right here. So what's happened is all kinds of encroaching and dumping and on the property. So there's a post right here, you can see right here. Right. I think this is when Mr. Clark actually had it surveyed. Okay. And then he had a fence, and the fence line goes through here. Now, if you follow this fence line straight up, and if you look at the county, the county surveying lines, right, which I know aren't always correct. Yeah, kind of I think they're a few feet off. Yeah, but close. This goes straight through her shed. Literally goes straight through the shed. Wow. And I think you're gonna find the point right through the neighbor's shed.
Well, we'll locate all this. Everything that is near this line.
Yeah, I need everything on this line. This is the most important. This is why I'm paying the $5,200. Is this literally
300 foot.
300 feet. That's why that 300 feet is costing me that much money.
Hey, it's a headache, man. People just take over.
Yep.
Like it's theirs.
Yep.
But yeah, we can locate all of that.
That'd be perfect.
It'll be on the map, so you know for sure.
That'll be absolutely perfect. The day has finally come. We're finally getting the survey on the 70 acres here in Otter Creek. We got the whole team here, and we're gonna see exactly where our property, exactly where our borders, where our pins are. I have no idea how this works. We're gonna see if we can figure that out as well. I have no idea how this works, Russell. How do you know? You look through this thing, I see lasers. Yeah. How do you know you're actually where you need to be?
It's a laser measurement's all it is, really. He gets some pre-calculated coordinates for us and puts it on our data collector. So bring it out here. Yeah.
So it's in here.
It's on this.
Oh, right there.
This is the brain of it.
So that's the brain, and so you're looking at the property through this thing right here.
These are all our points that we've already located.
And then you zoom out and see.
That's like your driveway coming in.
Pretty much the whole
layout of the land. So then your laser focuses in on it, and then
on that crystal, that rod.
So you got the rod over there.
Yep. And then he just takes the shot. It stores the data on. It's a measurement, really, is all it is.
Have you found any corner points yet, or are you just kind of on the property
For you,
right
I found some weird looking corners that I've never seen before.
Welcome to Otter Creek, baby.
Pretty much. They're sticking about this far out of the ground.
Wait until I show you the one in the back. Wait, you guys want to go see that one right now?
Yeah, we can.
Actually, you know what? Let's go in the back. I'm going to show this one to you in the back. Let's go. We'll do it right now. So this is the one pin that I found so far. Right. Now, to me, I think I know the property was surveyed in the 90s, and I forget who surveyed it. Right. So this is the only pin that I found. I found it on accident. Yeah. But the crazy part is, if you tripped over it already, here's another pin right here. So you think that's the actual that's the property marker right here?
Yeah, if that was
I think that's it.
Without locating it, that would be what I would call out as your corner.
Boom, right there?
Right there, yeah. 3/4 inch pipe, those are usually...
That's the standard?
Yeah.
So do you think this was from somebody else?
That could have been an old survey back when they did it with just like a plumb bob and it pulled chains. Yeah. And it didn't close right. Our stuff now it's
so precise.
I mean, we're
that
thousandths of an inch.
You're like right on.
Yeah.
So you think that one's right on? Whew. There's only one way to find out. It's the only one that I have found. It's up to you guys to find all the others. How many pins? There's like, isn't it like this whole 70 plus acres is like 9 lots all together, I think. So it's like all 9 lots together, which I want to add more.
Right.
But did you find anything that looks like that so far?
That's what we found at the where the property jogs up front on your northeast
on
side.
the up there.
It wasn't that nice looking though. It was all beat and bent over, so that looks a lot better than what we've found so far.
Well, let's get you guys to put some pretty ones in there.
Okay.
You the normal guy that comes out here? Is there like
just for the lights.
Oh, just the light guy?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a fence up front. What's the process? Or there's gonna be a fence along the way and then a gate. What's the process to let you guys know about the gate? You guys put your own lock on there?
Yes, we do. American Tower will come out and put their own on the gate.
Okay.
So you can call the phone number up there.
Yeah. Landlord relations.
Yep.
Yeah. So you just do the lights and everything?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, there'll be a gate going up there. I got a lot of encroaching from the neighbors and
I'm sure.
a lot of
That guy up there on the corner.
yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, have you been out here before?
We've been out here several times. Normally the lights are shot out at the middle of the tower. The markers, they're normally shot out, but then we change those out to LED, and we haven't had no issues with those yet.
So they're shooting at the lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally with the gun.
With a gun.
Gun shooting. Yeah, it's these guys.
Yep.
Yeah, it's these guys right here.
If they hit the lines on the tower, that's a felony offense. I mean, that's 25 years.
25 years if they shoot the actual line.
The coax line.
Really?
That's federal government property.
Really, 25 years. So which lights? Oh, they're shooting the lights up top.
There's 3 lights that are right below
In
the 2 satellite dishes right there. And they used to be incandescent glass. They were kind of bigger, but they were shooting them out. And we changed them out to a smaller. They're about that big around. So I mean, if you got a clean shot, you can hit it.
So basically, they can't hit it anymore. They can't get it. It's too small of a target. And if they hit a line,
then we'll come out, and it depends on what the carrier wants to do. Sometimes we'll put straws in there. Same thing police do. You know, you just put a straw in there, and it'll point you right to where it was fired from every time. You can't lie about the straw.
Yeah, it's these guys up here.
But
nothing but problems.
I believe it. I mean, normally.
Have you seen what a dump it was beforehand? Yeah. I've been forcing them to clean up.
There was a few times we couldn't even get back here
because of the dump.
The trailer there. At one point, there was a trailer up there.
Yep.
And I mean, you know, they moved it for us, but it ain't been too bad to pass 3 visits here.
So I just got the property in January. I hauled a minivan off, and I went and got rid of that parking crap all over my property. So these are the surveyors. The surveyors are doing the survey. Fence is going up, gate is going up, and there's cameras all over my property. So if they're out here shooting again, the cameras are going to catch them.
That's what's up. That's good to know. That is very good to know. And if you talk to American Tower, they'll give you it's an OSL, which is an on-site lead technician.
Okay.
They have a guy that's generally like over an area. You know.
I'm going to get them for something bigger and put them away longer.
That's good.
Yep.
They are trouble though. I mean, like meth heads is what I get.
That's what they are. The meth heads. Yep. They're nothing but trouble. Yep. That's what it is. Shooting your lights out.
Yeah, man.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
Shooting at the actual line.
Yeah.
How stupid do you have to be?
Yeah. I mean, some guys. I haven't had this, man, but seriously, you'll hear stories about people being up there and getting shot at. I mean, you're a sitting duck.
You're literally climbing and the locals are shooting at you?
Yeah, it's happened. Yes, sir.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Insane. That is absolutely insane.
You know, our industry is pretty, you don't have a second chance. You got one shot, do it right. You know, you can either hurt yourself or somebody majorly.
Yep.
Then you got to worry about other fools out there. It's just like, what in the world?
My goodness, man. That's crazy. All right, well, I'm gonna get the fence up, get the gate on. I'll call them landlord relations, and then the cameras will be all over here too. So if they try shooting anything else,
any trouble. I mean, shoot, they've stolen power from here at one time too. They'll come in at your main breaker and just pull
yeah, they do it up here.
The meter to the breaker pan, and it's just like, you kidding me, bro?
Yep. It's these guys right up here.
It happens.
Yep.
It's sad. It really is sad. But thank God you're gonna get it cleaned up.
I'll take care of it. All right, appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
George, have you seen the surveyor guys?
Have you?
Why do you have 2 pair of glasses on?
These are my sunglasses and these are my driving glasses.
Oh, okay. The surveyor guys were just back there. We're making our way back there to meet up with them. What do you think this is?
This to me looks like it could have been an old feeder,
This is
like a
definitely
handmade feeder of some sort.
another old feeder, and there's no doubt there have been people poaching, encroaching. Does anything else rhyme with that? Poaching, encroaching, moaching. Is moaching a word? On the property.
It is now.
Okay, so they've been, anything that has an ocean in it, they've been doing it on the property. We're gonna see what we can find. We're following them onto the property lines. We'll see what else we can find to see if we can find all of our points. And then the most important thing, we're gonna find out exactly how close the neighbors are on our land. You see this, George?
Yeah.
What's it look like?
It looks like some hogs have been through here.
Yeah, and guess what we have right above us?
Is that a battery?
This is a battery to hog feeder.
Another feeder.
Another feeder. I'm gonna give you the battery.
Okay.
Now, there's no doubt whatsoever this is our property. And people have been poaching for sure. Now, if this was old, if this was really old, here's what I want you to see. If this was really old, the rope would be choking the tree. But you see how the rope isn't choking the tree? The tree's not actually growing around it yet.
Yeah.
That's not old. It's relatively within a hunting season.
Oh.
Boom. So here we go. Here's another feeder. I bet you if we look hard enough, I bet we're gonna find some more hunting stands out here.
We probably will. We've already found a couple odd things up in the tree.
Yeah, I'd say it is Otter Creek, so.
ODDER.
See that right there? Pink surveyor's tape. Surveyors love to use pink because you can actually see it. I'm colorblind, I can't see purple, but I can see pink. And I see more pink down there. George, wave! All right, George is over there. That tree actually has pink on it as well. If I were to stretch my arms like this, look at George again. Look, there's George. And then if you look to the right of George, what's up in the tree? Look at this. What is up in the tree up here? This is a tree stand on our property, hunting that property. This is why you pay for a survey. That tree stand is coming down now. The survey is finally done. We got Russell and Zach. All right, guys, you got all the points of the 70 acres, right?
Right.
Okay, everything, 70 acres. We're gonna look at it all. And most importantly, we're gonna look at that property line right up on my neighbors, right?
Right on.
And you guys got some crazy things to share with us about that, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, it's gonna get, it's been messed up, but it's gonna get messed up. We gotta look at everything, then we're gonna head over to the neighbor property line.
All right, there's a hole in those trees.
Yeah,
There's a rod sticking up
right through there.
right through there. Yep, those two trees.
So that's the
Northwest
west.
property, yep.
Now you guys, your shoes are all clean. You were out there 2 days ago, right?
Yep.
There's no sense in you guys doing that again. I'm gonna go find it, okay? Is there anything special I need to know about it?
Watch for snakes.
What about that rebar? Is it really high?
That rebar's, yeah, that's nothing. It's just a marker.
All right,
the
we're gonna-
monument's about 3 inches.
That's it? Okay, I'm gonna go see if I can find it.
All right.
Not sure if you can see. There's Russell, Zach. We got George is over there. Now they did this already before. This is the official marker right there. That's the official marker. To my back, I have almost 700 acres of this is timbering, but we've heard they actually turned it into a hunting club. And over here, there's 75 acres of a hunting club. Time to go see everything else. I can't wait to see what they're gonna tell us about the neighbor line. The road, North Otter Creek Road, is right up front there. Now our property kind of comes back, does a jag, goes back. There's a half an acre that's actually landlocked in here. We're trying to buy that. There's another half acre with an old church on it. We're trying to buy that. But we need to know where our pin is. You guys found this?
Yeah, we found this, which couldn't tell you.
So that's just basically old rebar.
It could have been. I found it on some other corners. I think it was just them marking where the corner was.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure your tree is overtaking the corner.
So the tree would actually overgrow the actual marker.
Yep.
So how do we mark it then? We gotta chop the tree down?
Boss will get the calcs tighter
Okay.
and We're gonna set you a nailing disc probably in the tree.
Like in
In the tree.
the tree.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you'll have a little disc that'll sit right about here.
And it'll go
Something like
boom.
that.
That's the marker.
Yep, that'll be your corner.
Wow. You gotta do what you gotta do in Levy County. From that point we just looked at, the property line actually goes north and then it goes west. You guys found this one?
Yep, that's a 3/4 inch pipe.
It's pretty loose in there.
Yeah, it's bent all up.
It's definitely bent up, but you think that's the original
Oh, yeah,
right
for
there.
sure.
That's the original. So our property does not go that way,
Right.
but our property goes straight back like forever that way.
Yeah, like
And yeah, that tree line.
2,000 feet.
How many feet?
2,000.
Few thousand feet. The tree line, not the open grass. Just
2,600.
That was from up there.
it goes back a long way. It goes back a long way. Now we're at the front of the road. So Russell, you did find something, right?
Yes, we found another one
Okay.
of those rods that were sticking up out of the ground about 2 foot. Like I said, it didn't check with nothing, so.
So it could be, it could not be. Close enough. Close enough.
Over here.
Over here, close enough. Over there on the other side, it's got to be precise. 100% precise. This area looks so familiar, fellas. This is the big pipe that I was telling you guys about that was in question.
Yep.
All right, so what's the answer? What's the deal with it?
That's your corner.
That is the actual corner.
That's it.
There it is. So there's a pipe behind us 5 feet. That was off?
Yep.
How'd you figure out this one was the corner?
Just check to our calcs that we had.
And then it told you, boom, that's it.
Yeah.
So do you think this is like an original where they would take readings off for other properties here in Otter Creek, or what do you think?
This is probably original when they first divided this property. Like,
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
So what do you think, 1800s or?
I wouldn't say early 1900s probably.
What about 900 BC? You know, somewhere in there, maybe.
Yeah, definitely,
maybe.
maybe, yeah.
Okay, all right.
They could have been fighting dinosaurs to set this corner.
There's dinosaurs on this property, so it'd be amazing if we actually found some more while we're up here hunting. Okay, so next we go up to the neighbors.
East, yes.
Let's do this. This is gonna be crazy.
Branch! Branches! Entire tree!
All of this just for this line right here. This is what's most important. This is why we're paying the $5,200 to put up a, what is this, 200 feet, 300 feet maybe?
209.
Okay, it's 209 feet fence and gate. This entire area was turned into a dump. Now I will say that there have been many members of the family that have helped clean it up. Not the individuals responsible for making the mess, but there have been responsible parties of the family who have taken it upon themselves to help and correct the situation. So fellas, what are we looking at here?
All right, your property corner is
Literally right there.
right there, yeah.
Okay, so the fence is on this side. The fence is definitely on the property. And then we got markings all the way down here.
I got you a stick.
All right,
70 feet.
So we're looking at right over here.
Yeah.
All right, so George is at the property line. So we're there right now. Oh, right here. Like right here.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the next part of the line. This is the stake here, so you can see a lot of this still has to be moved. We've got garbage from here. A lot of this has to be moved still. So whether we do it with the tractor, whether we hire it out and then file a lien. So we also have all of this. Okay, so all of this is on the property as well, which I've already talked with somebody about removing this. So that is in the works. That's an old hog pen. Man alive, there's a lot. And man, that is close to the house. Okay, where's the next stake?
Right by that.
Okay, we're going right to the house. We are going right to the house. So all of this is all on our property. This is all still on our property. Hey, Bella. This is on the property. This is on the property. So all of this engine is on the property. There's Bella. She's a sweetie. She's a sweetie. Okay. And we're talking boom. Boom. All right. This is our property right here. This is the line. As you can see, this home has been built on our property. So this addition right here has literally been built on our physical property. All the items here on our property. The home is even on the property. Let's go look at the front pin. Look at the front pin. All right, we got another pin up here. So one last pin, fence is coming in, and the pin is over here. Right here. Right here. Here's the pin. So you found it how far down?
About a foot.
About a foot down. So straight shot all the way west through the house back to our back. The actual pin is literally right there. Right there.
That's your actual pin.
The actual pin is right there. There you have it. Not only the garbage, not only the dumpster, not only everything else, the vans, the vehicles, everything else, the house is literally on our property. Let's see where the actual road is. Now, I got to be very, very, very clear. So many people in Florida think that this road is a public access road. It is not a public access road. It is private property. It is not a road for anybody except for me, the same as my driveway. So as we drive, we're now at the access road. The cell tower, American Tower, pays. They lease the property and access to drive. They have permission, they pay. Other people do not have permission to drive, park, put anything on the property, dump, and it can go on and on all the way up to building. Your mom's house is built on my property. Before the surveyors left, they told us a little story of something that happened when they were up actually marking the pins between our property and the methed up house, you know, the junkyard. So apparently a neighbor across the street yells at them and says, "Hey, she's had her stuff there for 40 years. Doesn't that mean anything?" Yeah, it means you've been illegally dumping on somebody else's property for 40 years. It means you've been illegally trespassing for over 40 years.